When you demonstrate that you understand what I'm trying to achieve, what my frustrations are, that communicates to me that you have expertise and experience and you understand what the problem is. I'm not going to believe that you have the solutions until you first have given me the confidence that you understand the problems.
The Sean Singh YouTube channel is all about giving viewers a behind the scenes look at what business is really like. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Whenever you're looking at booking hotels and flights, it's very time consuming. The prices keep fluctuating. You have to do a ton of research to find, because you're kind of looking at various parameters. You're looking at location of hotels, you're looking at the airport, you're looking at the conferences I need to go to. You literally have lots of parameters, and you can get the kind of analysis paralysis. That's basically what happens. Imagine you just told that little story here. How much more credible is that? What does that make me think as a user? It makes me think you really know your stuff, right? You've really been there and done your homework. And now, what phrase would I use there? I'd use the phrase analysis paralysis. Why do decision makers hate doing this stuff? It leads to analysis paralysis. It's very time consuming and frustrating, and you end up spending a ton of time. And then now, how does this apply to a virtual assistant? It's not as simple as just, oh, hire a virtual assistant. No, what's really key here? And I want you to think, what's really key with this? What's really key with this is that I can get somebody to do it, but why do I not want somebody to do this? Why do I ask Kieran to do this for me? What's the key word there? I've given it away. Trust. I can hire a VA, but do I trust that a VA is going to do a diligent job? Is going to painstakingly go through everything? Is really going to find me the best deal? That's the value proposition. That's the real story. That's the real golden nugget here. And if you tell that to the user, right, that actually the real issue is not hiring a VA to do your bookings. No, that's not the real issue. The real issue is, can I hire a VA who will have the competence to find and actually do the job properly and understand what is the best job? Because what if, to me, being in the, where the best nightlife is more important than being near, the airport. So then it's about a VA who knows to ask the right questions, that learns my habits, that knows what I prioritize, that knows whether, having a gym in the hotel for an extra $100, is important to me, or I'd rather save the $100. Am I a foodie? This is real content. Can you see how that comes through? Like, are you a foodie? Are you, somebody who really wants to use public transport so that you save? Are you a tourist? Are you a night owl that likes to go clubbing and wants the best bars? Are you just focused on work and you want the most space in your hotel room so that you can sit there and you can work in the evenings? Now, what are you getting through me telling you all this? This really communicates that I understand the pain of you as the customer and I understand your goals. When you demonstrate that you understand what I'm trying to achieve, what my frustrations are, that communicates to me that you have expertise and experience and you understand what the problem is. I'm not going to believe that you have the solutions until you first have given me the confidence that you understand the problems. So before we start demonstrating we are experts and beating our trumpet, it's actually the back to front. What we first need to do is demonstrate we understand what the problem is. And this is what we fail to do a lot of times in our content. One way to do that is, as I mentioned, really articulate the problems, really think about the problems before you even get to the solution. Just articulating the problem sometimes is the solution, or demonstrates that you'd have the solution, sorry, rather. That's one. Two, it's data and research and looking at patterns and connecting dots. It's data just guiding you to what the real thing is, what the real heart of the matter is. And that is, as I just said, here with, bookings. It's not, be it trains, hotels, or dentist appointments, or travel virtual assistants, you're always prepared for your next move. It's not that. That's not the real issue here. So that is how we must go beyond the superficial layer to the real heart of the issue every single time. And that's when you just feel like, wow, I feel like these guys have just read my mind. I feel these guys are just on a different level. I feel these guys are real, experts in providing virtual assistants. They are just having a very different voice and narrative and theme and ideas and concepts and questions and answers and solutions and work portfolios and methodologies, and their approach is just completely different. That's how you distinguish and differentiate yourself. Let me know if that makes any sense. Apologies if it was muddled at any point. I am brain dead today. I did not sleep well, so sometimes it can be hard. But I hope some of that did make sense as well. I look forward to if that makes sense and helps. But team, we must make this transition in this direction.
If you liked this video and would like to learn more about what business is actually like, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.